Okay, that goes there. Hammer that in. Okay. Slide in, slide in. Oh, shit, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay. You go in there, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just. Alright, all the tools are away. Close up the shed. Now, the moment of truth that I get all the pulleys back on the way they should be. Well, it sounds good. Forward, backwards. Okay, everything seems to be working fine. Not too bad. I don't see any like oil or grease or anything like that leaking on the ground, so everything should be back in order. I do hope. But now it's late in the evening. I don't have much time to do what I wanted to do, but now let's head on down to the store, empty out the line, refill up with fertilizer, and get to fertilizing the fields that I do have to do the fields. Luckily with this spreader, it shouldn't take too long. Got kind of lucky when I made the order to the store. They had the pulley that I needed and a belt. It did cost me $449 though for the pulley and belt. And while I was down there, I bought a shovel, an expensive shovel, $100 for a shovel. That was for the chickens. I ran all the way to the store because, well, the only form of transportation I would have is a harvester. I wasn't driving that all the way down, so I jogged on down to the store because it's only a pulley, belt, and a shovel. On the way back to the farm, I stopped off at the chicken coop with the shovel, cleaned up the chickens with the shovel, and went back and, well, had fun repairing the tractor. I may have a black and blue thumbnail when I wake up in the morning, but oh well. Someone's got to do the work around here. Well, at least the tractor is in good shape now. I don't hear the noise at all. But now I need to empty out the line. Should still have the bags here from when I loaded it and refill up with fertilizer. Get those 2 fields fertilized, and I'm probably going to call it a night. Yep, so far the tractor is acting and sounding good. So I must have repaired it the correct way. As for our fields, we're fixing it up the right way, getting a second stage of fertilization down on it. All fields are canola. I kind of goofed up. I wanted to put down some soybeans, but we'll put some soybeans down in the big field. I don't know, maybe tomorrow at some point, maybe in the afternoon. I got some plans in the morning. I think I'm going to grab the trailer and head out to a forest area. Whip out the old chainsaw because I think I want to get a good amount of cash in. Hopefully enough cash to maybe buy the weeder. I'm not sure. I'll have to see how much wood it takes to, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck, if a woodchuck could chuck wood. But I'm not a woodchuck. I'm just a farmer slash lumberjack. I probably should maybe start with this tree. If I get rid of this tree, it can make the field a little bit better. I mean, there's nothing really wrong with the field. But the tree does add character. You could call it the tree field. It's like I had that idea before somewhere. Feels like I've had a tree field before. Let's go ahead and do one more pass here. I'm glad that there was nothing too serious wrong with the tractor. I thought it was just a bearing on a pulley that was slowing down the pulley. You know, it was just heating up. The bearing was heating up just enough to slow down the pulley just a little bit, causing it to squeal. And of course, when the pulley slowed down, didn't do much good for the belt. So, but luckily the store had a pulley and a belt, and I didn't think it was too bad, really. You know, $449 for the pulley and the belt. $100 for a shovel, though. That seems kind of extreme. That canola field's looking really good, except for the weeds. Not much I can do there about the weeds. Yeah, after I finish fertilizing this field, I think I'm going to go have a quick dinner. Probably some hard-boiled eggs, because that's all I got is eggs. And then go to bed early because, well, the night before, didn't sleep too well. Had that thunder shower go through a little while, the other night. Still a little tired from that trip to Sussex Farms, and then, didn't get to sleep too well. So, early to bed, maybe get up early in the morning. Go find a couple trees to chop on down. And bring in the cask with some wood chips. And then, I kind of need to stake out an area to probably go around and look for a place for an open cow pasture. I really haven't been around the land at all to have a look to see what's going on. I mean, I've had a yonder around here and there, but not much is going on that I could see. It just, open land with some trees. Alright, so I am done with the fertilizer spreader. I'm probably done with the plow for a while, so let me go ahead, see if I can sneak that in there. I don't know what trailer I'll take. Probably have to take the smaller trailer, because in order for me to get the logs out, it'd be easier if I do it there. Alright, this thing can be a little tricky. There's the hoses. And that PTO shaft. There we go. I think the best way to get to the spreader, to get to all those attachments, is kind of straddle yourself on top of that thing and reach down in between. Not much space in there to get to everything. Alright, I should probably put the seed drill away, because I don't know what the weather is actually going to be for tonight. But man, do I hope I can sleep on through. And probably before I start seeding the big field, I probably should go on down and top it off with everything that I do have. Just need to hook up the hitch. I don't need to hook up the hoses or anything, because we're just backing it in. And like I said, I'll probably take the smaller trailer in the morning. If I back up slowly, I normally back up well. If it's when I rush things, it gets kind of messy. There, I think I can sneak out the trailer. Let me just pull this forward, that way I have room to sneak it out later on. Actually, I haven't even moved this trailer, I don't think. Maybe I have. I plan to use it in the future for pallets and things. And the hydraulic hose. And really, I should probably put the tires back on the tractor. But I think I'll do that maybe in the morning before we head on out. Cut down some trees, grab some logs, put it into the wood chipper. But, yeah. Let me just check the mailbox to make sure, because I put that letter in there at lunch about me having more control over the farm and what I like to do with it. But, nope, nothing yet. I want to go in and have some hard-boiled eggs, head to bed, wake up in the morning, probably have some hard-boiled eggs, and, yeah, get to go cut some trees. Not a beautiful day here on the farm, but it's like 2 days in a row with rain. It's kind of unfortunate. There's some distant thunder, but I haven't seen no lightning strikes. Probably not the smartest idea to go out to cut trees, but I really don't want to be in the fields when it's raining like this. I don't even really feel like putting the other tires back on the tractor, so I think we'll head it out with narrow tires, and just sort of maybe like cut down some trees or something like that. And also I'll have a little trip over, and I think I know where I want to put the cow pasture, but I'll have a look to see if that's an area I want to do so. The money's up a little bit, and of course I do see that one of the canola fields is ready for harvest, but you know, it's raining. Yeah, had eggs again. Yeah, I don't know. I would really like some groceries. That'd be nice. But I think before I do head out and cut down some trees, I'm just going to run on down and just check on the chickens. See what's up with them and probably clean them out. They are creating us a little bit of a mess here and there. Plus I want to be able to check on the field that we kind of fertilized last evening. So it looks like that's growing rather well. I'm pretty sure there's weeds in there somewhere. Take a quick look. Yep, there's some weeds in there, but other than the hand weeder, I'm not doing that. I did that once in that small field right there. It took me a while. And it takes a little while to get used to that little weeder hand tool. When you know, it's one heck of a workout, I'll say that. See how the chickens are doing. Oh wow, we got 831 liters of eggs in there, and 230. Say we got over 1,000 liters of eggs. That might be like a couple grand worth of eggs right there. Where's that shovel? There's a shovel here. Oh, there's nothing to pick up. They were kind of clean last night. All right. Put the shovel back down. Good place for it. I think we're up to 14 chickens now. 13 chickens and 1 rooster. That chicken confirms. Alright. Now, I think we'll head on over. I got an area which I know there's quite a few amount of trees. It's over in that general direction that way. Which is good because it's in the same general direction I think I want to put the cow pasture. I want to put it in like an open area because I want to do an open pasture kind of a thing. Did it with the chickens. I guess we can do it with the cows. So over in here won't be a bad place. I think it's going to take up quite a lot of room, so I think it's going to have to go in right in here. It's rather flat, which is good. It's going to be a little bit of ways from our cabin, which is good because, well, we don't want to smell the aroma of the manure and slurry going that way. So I think that's kind of a good area right in here to put it. I'll have to start looking at the tablet and just start looking up how much fence posts are going to be and all that. See how much it'll cost us to put it in. But like I said, I still need to buy like a feed trough, a water trough, fence post, barbed wire to kind of go around. And then I got to be able to afford cows. And then I got to have equipment to get feed for them. So it's going to take a little while. But having cows would be good because, like I said, I can get manure, then like have a greenhouse and grow my own vegetables. Drink some milk in the morning rather than water. So over here is a rather, I don't want to say a dense forest, but it's dense like myself. You know, it's dense here and there. Maybe we'll start with some small trees. Yeah, let's just do it like a couple trees and see how much money we can bring in from selling wood chips right away. I don't want to cut them too low to where I can't see the stumps. I want to come back out here later on and clean them up. Actually, do I really need to trim them up? I mean, the wood chipper is going to take them either way, but man, trying to put it into the back of the trailer with all those limbs on it would be kind of a pain. Nice small logs. I think I may be cutting them just a little bit too long. And I can't really see where that one went. It's in there. Actually, it's not that long. Although it is a little hard to see with this tall grass. You know what? I think I'll be fine leaving some of the limbs on it. Does that mean more wood chips for me? I mean, it's just going into wood chipper anyways, right? Just hopefully, if there's any lightning strikes nearby, I'm getting the heck out of here, though, because that's the one thing I don't need to be, is struck by lightning. And which way does the tree fall? The way it leans. Although one thing, I've kind of lost where I've been a couple times already. Trying to find out where the trees are, so I just said to myself, why don't you start making a path that's into the woods? That way you know where you were. And it'll be easier to find the logs that you're cutting down. Not really putting them in there too well, am I? Nope. I mean, I don't expect them to go anywhere. And I wanted to cut down at least one big one. Because that's what you do when you have a chainsaw. That shouldn't hit the tractor, right? He says confidently. Chainsaw seems kind of fidgety when it comes to cutting up limbs. Just gotta get the angle just right. Alright, come down about this far here, and I don't care if these are too long and they're hanging over the side a little bit. But I do care if I can lift them up. Don't need to be tossing out my back at all. That's the last thing I need around here, then who's going to do all the work? And probably should cut it. Oh yeah, we got more. I got more of a tree here than I thought I had. Question is, can I fit all this in the trailer? Oh wow, I can pick that up, huh? Question is, can the trailer handle all this weight? I want to drive back to the farm awfully slow, or else this stuff is going to roll right on out. But in the way, if it's going to rain, today was kind of like, did I just push that over the other edge? I mean, if it's going to rain, today is kind of like the perfect day for it to rain, because I kind of had this planned anyway, so rather than getting stuck in the field and all the mud, although it would have been nice to get that big field sown in. But today kind of feels like an all day kind of a rain. That's the way it seems like it's going to be. But we do have 3 fields of canola growing, or one's ready for harvest, so 2 are still growing. So we'll get to harvest them all together probably tomorrow. But if the weather does clear up this afternoon, I would love to get that big field started and sown in with soybean. But if it rains all day, maybe I'll go up to where the log cabin... Nope, stop it. Where the log cabin's going to go. And move some of those around. Oh, this is a disaster waiting to happen. Hopefully the money's worth it. Well, it seems rather stable. But I'm guessing one of these will fall out on the way back to the farm. If I only had one with straps on it, that would have been really good. I think if I take these side rails off on this trailer, which I think they can come off, I would be able to have straps, but the thing is, then I wouldn't have nothing to hold the logs in place while I pile them on top of one another. And this right here, I do believe, is where the cow pasture will be going. We're a ways off on that still, though, but not too far off. Another, well, $15,000 would be good, so I can get myself a weeder. Definitely need a weeder, I think. Definitely add 15% to the yield. That'll definitely help us out. Okay, I'm actually surprised these logs are not rolling around a little bit more. I mean, they're not even rolling at all. Let's bring it on in here. I guess the good news is my tractor and trailer are getting washed a little bit. Alright. One at a time. So I don't know how this system actually works. We're getting paid right on the spot here. Alright, so that's $125 for a log like that. If I can only see the end of the logs, that'd be good. I may have cut them just a little bit too long in some areas. So somewhere between 125 and 150 per log, but this one is a little bit bigger. I think I just walked in the wood chipper myself. Can we drop it? There we go. Probably better if I just did it like this. Alright, that was only $61, but that was thicker. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, since I'm up here in the trailer, let's just pick them all up. Dump them over the side. So I'm probably only going to get like maybe $2,000 for all this wood I have right here. That just fell off the trailer. That's never good. I don't think I have insurance. I wonder if the people who own the farm have insurance. So not quite bringing in the cash like I thought it would, but it is bringing in some cash. And since I'm not really doing anything today, it seems like with the rain, this is a start. And it keeps me busy. And I might get frustrated in here if this one doesn't come out. Uh-oh, I gotta get up there in the rain. This is not a smart move. I wonder if that's how this wood chipper, how the land around here got to be so much open area. I wonder if the previous farmer was chipping wood and cleared up the whole area. Well, I don't want to say the whole area, but they cleared out most of it. And really, I probably should be saving some of these logs. I don't know if I'm going to need any myself to build a log cabin that we're going to be building. But this is kind of rather convenient to have the wood chipper right here at the farm. Yeah, some of these logs are bringing a good amount of cash. I mean, that was $2.93 for that one log. How much do I get for this one? $2.62. So that's better. But it's going to be a lot of work to get all these logs here. Now I got lifted so high I can't see what I'm doing. It's a lot of work to bring all these logs here and just bring some cash in, but it's, how do I say, free cash? It's free cash. I can check my tablet in a little while once I get done and check the farm's finances. I can actually probably see how much I got from the wood that we brought in. One thing about this farm, a lot of mysteries, and some things are magical, like the wood chips. I mean, they just magically disappear and we get cash in the bank account. Really, that last log gave me $5? 67. So, I'm guessing what, like $2,500 we got from that? Alright, so, no, that's property income. Nope, just shy of $2,000. Well, I mean, it's not too bad. Actually, how the farm... Well, we made $17,000 day before. Not too bad. Rain, rain, rain. That's all it is rain. So if I go out and gather another trailer load, it wouldn't be too bad. So I think I'm going to go out and grab another trailer load. Bring it on back and put it into the wood chipper. I don't know if I wanted to be doing this all day long, but I think one more trailer load will put me somewhere right around noon. And maybe I'll just have to go into the stinky cabin, spend the afternoon on the tablet, and try to find a way to... I don't think the way I'm approaching cutting down trees and cutting up in little pieces, I mean, I'm going to spend all morning here just to get $4,000. I mean, it is $4,000, but it's not enough that's going to push the farm into glory. That's for darn sure. And save the best one for last on my second trip. I did nothing but cut down big trees. And the profit seems to be a little bit better. That one was $427. Maybe the money's going up for the price of wood chips as I'm doing this. I'm not sure. But if I go in here, I've now... So that one there, so I got $2,400 for that trailer load. But I did mostly the big trees instead of the small ones like I started with. So maybe that's why we got a little bit more cash. But that's good. $37,500 now in the bank account. But man, that is a lot of hard labor to pick up those trees, cut down trees, pick them up. I am soaked to the bone from the rain. It's just past noon. I am thinking it's probably time for some lunch. Yeah, if only... what I should do is get myself like a stick. Well, you know what? I wonder if the store can get me a fishing pole. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can find some worms around here or some kind of bait. I don't know if there's any fish in this little pond. And that can get me by until I get a greenhouse up and going of tomatoes or lettuce or something like that. Although I don't know if I just want to grab... I don't know if I just want to grow lettuce because... eating lettuce plain is not the best thing. Yeah, I don't know. Something I got to think about. Got a lot of things to think about. And I got all afternoon to do it because it's raining and I'm not going to do any field work. Boy, this trailer didn't really get that clean from driving around in the rain. That must be really washed on there. Probably need a pressure washer to get that kind of dirt off. Boy, the way it's been raining the past day and a half, I hope there's no problems in this area with flooding. I don't think so. I think I'll leave the trailer attached in case I get a little bit of extra energy in me. Maybe I'll go back out later on and get another load of logs and cut them on up. Well, I'll cut the tree down to get logs and then put them in the wood chipper and get a little bit more cash. Because if I get another 2,400, that could be up to almost 40,000. And with the money that we get for property income from the power turbine over here, the magical power turbine, I may have enough cash tomorrow to get myself a weeder. But then the canola should be ready for harvest, and we'll turn around and sell the canola. Either way, I think I'm going to go inside the cabin, strip down to my boxers, let the clothes hang up, let them dry. Maybe I'll put them in the oven and dry up. That may not be good. I might actually shrink them. Oh well. Time for some more eggs.